Today, I am trying a beer called the Sun Viking IPA by 81 Bay Brewing. They're a brewery, for me it's a local brewery, based out of the Tampa, Florida area. And I do, real quick, just a quick note here, I do like to support our local breweries here as much as I possibly can, which is quite a bit because I love craft beer. And I encourage you to do the same wherever you live at. I definitely encourage you to please support your local breweries. It's very important. Anyway, so 81 Bay Brewing, based out of Tampa, Florida, the Sun Viking IPA. The exciting thing about this is the name, because anything with the word Viking in it, it's right in line with metal, and that's what we're all about here at Metal and Beer. So let's give this a taste. This is 6.3% alcohol, which really is nice in my opinion. I really like to have my IPAs between that 6 to 7% range. You know, it's just enough, but it's not anything over the top. And with that percentage, you still get a really good amount of flavor in the beer without the alcohol content taking over that flavor, if that makes sense. So that's just a personal preference for me. Let's give this a try. I love the artwork on here, by the way, it's cool. I like to take in some of that aroma as well. You're supposed to do that before you sip. I'm doing that in reverse today. So this is a very smooth IPA. It's not overly hoppy. I would say the first thing that comes to mind is that citrus flavor. You know, sometimes IPAs, depending on what type of hops they're brewed with or what blend of hops, you'll taste some other flavors over the others, if that makes sense. You'll have that one flavor that's kind of like really out there. But this has a nice, smooth, citrusy flavor. And again, it's not overly hoppy. It doesn't quite have that bite like some other IPAs do. And that may be the balance of, I don't want to say the lower alcohol content, because 6.3 is definitely not low. I kind of consider anything under 6 to be sort of low, but it's kind of like, it's on the low medium side, if that makes sense. So you're still getting a little bit more flavor out of this, you know, a little bit more smoother flavor out of this, as opposed to some of the harsher and more biting flavors. And you guys know what I'm talking about, that you get from some of the other IPAs. So it's a really nice beer, man. Now, what I'll say about this beer, and you'll hear me say this about a lot of beers, especially IPAs, it is a nice sit by the pool or by the beach. Of course, I'm in Florida, so those are really common themes here. But it's a really nice sit by the pool and sit by the beach for several hours and just chill out and have a few of these, you know. And I think you could probably sip on, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these and just have a really nice day. It's one of those types of beers. Again, it's not like over the top. It's not one of those beers where once you drink 1 or 2 of them, you're like, okay, I can't really take that anymore. I need to switch to something else. There's nothing wrong with those types of beers, but this is one of those beers that you could keep drinking and drinking. I say it's along the lines of like what a session IPA would be. You know what I mean? It's kind of really medium flavored. But this, of course, is a bit more than a session IPA would be because of the alcohol content alone. But again, a nice, smooth, and balanced flavor. The citrus is kind of the highlight of that, but it's not over the top. So yeah, I could see me drinking several of these, you know, throughout the rest of today, which I may end up doing because it's a beautiful day outside at the pool. So we may actually do that. But yeah, again, guys, this is the Sun Viking IPA by 81 Bay Brewing. Definitely try this out, especially if you're in the Tampa, Florida, or anywhere near this area. This is definitely worth stopping by and checking out. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the quick review there of the Sun Viking IPA. Really awesome beer. 81 Bay Brewing, thank you for making this beer. Now it's time to talk about some metal. So the metal band I want to highlight in this video is a band called Hypocrisy. And of course, many of you metalheads know exactly who this is, but I'm highlighting a specific album and a specific song. So the album is their 2013 release called The End of Disclosure. And there is one song that on that album, the whole album's awesome, by the way, but there's one song on there that I just can't get enough of. Like, I will listen to it over and over, and it's The Eye. And I can't remember quite what track that is. I want to say it's track number 2, but leave a comment if I'm wrong. But The Eye on that album is just freaking amazing. And I guess what I like about it so much is it's got a very melodic feel to it, but also it's a pretty aggressive song as well. I mean, the vocals in Hypocrisy are very aggressive and like just out there in your face, you know. And then the music, the composition of the song, the structure of the song is just really awesome. Again, it's very melodic, which I tend to personally like a lot. And I know a lot of you guys do as well. But yeah, again, Hypocrisy, their 2013 album, End of Disclosure. Listen to that track called The Eye. I think you'll love it, especially if you've never heard it. You'll be like, holy crap, man, this is freaking awesome. So guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and ding that little bell. We want to grow this metal and beer community because it's just a freaking awesome community. I will see you on the next video. Bottoms up. Oh crap. Looks like I need a refill.